Hello YouTube, I Fix It All here, Team I Fix It All. I'm out here working with my garage cat, Bookie. And we're building a pond. So a while back, I was talking about expanding the size of this pond back here and then fencing in a chunk of land that includes part of the woods and fencing it in, and then back on a flat little nook back here, have my chicken coop. I'll take out a couple of trees here because it'll promote more sunlight in the evening for my garden area, because that's due west and my garden area is behind me. Might be able to see it. I'll flip it around here. And I think you can see some garden hoops back there. And that's dead ahead. So there's a couple of trees I'll drop. That'll be firewood. And how's it going? How's it going? Psst, psst. Stupid cat. Stupid cat. How's it going, buddy? All right. So my challenge right now is to, I've got materials. How I'm going about this is I've got a hole dug. It's a basic hole because it's all jacked up right now. The banks are not shored up properly. But if you look straight ahead, there's a ledge just below an orange flag. There's a flat zone. If you can see that. I'm trying to point to it too, and my finger won't come into. There's a flat area right there. So I laser shot that from this bank to over there, and that's supposedly level. What I'm trying to achieve is I've got to shore the bank up back there with a lot of material to get it high enough so that the water table on the upper end here is high enough instead of being real low. That's about a 3-foot wall right there, and that's more than 4 feet, probably 4.5, 5. So I have to shore that up, get it built up with material, and then I'm using floor lino. I'm going to clean the hole out, get rid of rocks. Come on, people. I got common sense here, but I'm not perfect. I'm sure this is going to... I'm trying to prevent this pond from leaking, but use it with materials that are durable, that can stand time. So I'm doing heavy linoleum flooring as my first protectant against roots. I was surprised I don't have very many roots at all. I mean, all I've got is little itty bitties. So I don't think I have a huge root issue. I have a couple of 1-inchers right here in the bank. That's due to a couple of larger live trees. But over here, it's not too shabby. Not a lot of rocks. I'm layering vinyl flooring, which is sitting over there. Those are 6-foot by 8-foot rolls. But I'll vinyl flooring down into the bottom. Just peg it on the top, and I'll do that all the way around. These are 6-foot by 8-foot, so whether or not I do the 8-foot this away with the 6 going down in, or vice versa, however it works out. But I'm going to line this entire thing with vinyl flooring first. Before I lay the vinyl flooring, I'll have picked out all of the rocks, and I have dressed in the floor. I'm going to go up the hill over here and get some of that really decomposed mulch and put in about a 6 or 8 inch layer of mulch in here. Then I'll lay my vinyl flooring rolls. Those are real cheap at Ollie's. They were like 18 bucks a roll. And that'll be my first layer of protection. And then I have a 15 by 24, I think it's what they call a thicker gauge swimming pool liner. I'm going to be laying on top of that. I'm going to give that a crack. But I got to shore up my banks first. I've got a lot of dirt to move because where my finger is right now, I gotta get my other finger out of there. Right? I'm going down. I need to carry that line this way up to that stake. There's a little stake down here at that flag. This little stake right here. It's driven in the ground and sticking up a couple inches. I have to target hitting that trajectory right here. I'm rotating my body. I have to shore up from just like that. And then I have to wash, rinse, and repeat for the other side. I have to, there's a little, I don't know if you can see it. I'm gonna get down in there. Okay, so there's the flat zone I'm talking about. I'm gonna lay that orange flag right in it. That way it'll help me too. Okay, so there's the orange flag. I got starlings this year. They're tearing my damn garden up. It's late May. They've jacked up a lot of things. I've got to backpedal a couple of important veggies. All right, so that came because I heard a starling making a bunch of noises just now. All right, so then I got to come from that orange flag and go around this way to that stake right there. There's a little stake in the ground. Oh, I stopped at the wrong point. Where's my finger? This is harder. Maybe a pinky would be better. There we go. Go from here. Through here. Stop. And then right through here I got to make a like a little high spot. Make a little high spot right through here, so that when watershed comes up, I'll have to figure out a way to divert it, which is, if I'm at that point, God, the project's almost done. So I got a pond going on. I'm going through the challenge of getting the bank shored up right now. When the pond is full of water, I will be creating a roof. It'll look like you're looking into a opened clamshell of bamboo. Okay, so I'll have bamboo coming out and arcing to where they're like 8 foot above me. I'm above my head. Let's say they're they'd be way up there. Basically, the bamboo will arch back. And I don't think I'm going to drive the bamboo in the ground. I think that once I get the basic frame for this clamshell bamboo, well, never mind all that. There'll be a bamboo pergola, so to speak. But the bamboo will start back there, but it will be protruding about 3 or so foot this way up here, like 8 or 9 foot high. And it'll also be done in such a way to where all the back side of the pond is bambooed with this, like a clamshell. You're looking into it. And I will layer that inexpensive bird plastic netting on top of the bamboo. What I'm trying to do is I'm preventing the vast majority of leaves from falling in. And perhaps what I will do is, in the fall, I may have a netting that I drop along the front to keep leaves from blowing in. I'm just trying to keep it as clean as I can. But this pond is sourced from a buried drain line that comes from all of my gutters. They all collect and come this way. And I kind of messed up the other day. I should have disconnected my feed line from the house because it put like 1.5 foot of water in there. So that's what we got going on. To shore up the bank, I'll do another little video because this is just part 1. 12 minutes, good enough. That's what's happening. And I'll probably update you on what I had to redo on the garden because pepper plants, other things getting snatched up by birds and stuff and things. All right, guys, we'll catch you later. See you. Bye.